Hi, welcome to Tid's Kid channel. Thanks for stopping by. Today I really want to just talk about my dad. That's Tid. He got the nickname when he was young. I asked him, he just doesn't recall where it came from, but it's a unique nickname, so I went with it. Uh, he's kind of the reason I'm doing this channel is as in the future down the road, I'll be doing a lot of videos on bike riding. And he always hears about the stories I do, when I go out. And I just want to film a few of them just to show them on YouTube so you can kick back and watch the trails. I know I used to like to bike in the past, but I was back when there was a single speed and it was an old bike. But I do remember him doing a lot of biking, and maybe that's where I got it from. So that really is my goal on this is, again, be people that are in similar situations as I am with the muscular dystrophy, me being 65 years old. But I just want to touch base about my dad. And who is he? Well, he was born in 1933. So that makes him 93 years old. It's amazing. As he's aged, yep, he's had some physical issues. Number one is the hearing loss. He basically can't hear. Um, I don't know, maybe it's selective listening, but yeah, his hearing's not good. So got him hearing aids. He hears somewhat. That's good, but he's a little frustrated. And as you know, you get that up in that years, you're gonna the knees breaking down, and he's got walker, and next now he wants to get electric cart, which is great. I suggested that to him before, so that's my mission to find him electric cart. Um, Gotta look forward to that. Knowing him, once I get it for him, he'll be zooming around his apartment building, causing all kinds of chaos, I'm sure. And basically, I hope he doesn't go past a half point on the battery and dies somewhere, and we got to pick him up somewhere. And I guess we don't want that. Um, what kind of father? Good. I respected him. I did get in my troubles. He didn't, back in the day, it wasn't a belt situation or anything like that. That's not how he handled things. Um, I guess just I respected him and didn't want to cause any troubles or anything like that. He grew up in a small town in northern Minnesota. Ended up on the Iron Range and got married. I have two sisters, and when I was 11, which was 1971, my mom passed away. So there he is, two girls and a boy, and he's got to figure out how to raise them. And with some help, he he did a great job. Um, he did remarry a few years ago. I gained three brothers, and basically we became a Brady Bunch situation. And he, back then, back in the 60s, 70s, it wasn't a huggy situation for between him and me and my friends and their father. Back in those days, I was telling my former wife last week when we were having coffee together, like, we didn't hug. This wasn't the thing back then. Good or bad, no, that's just the way it was. I'm fine with it. Maybe that's how I am now. Um, we showed respect to our parents. the neighbor's fathers, you know, it was Mr. and then their last name. It wasn't a first name situation. And when they spoke, you jumped. And that was back in the days where my dad had no problem with the neighbor disciplining me for something. Um, but that's the way it was back then. You know, um, what's my father dealing with? Again, hearing lost. Um, the knee situation. He's got a bad knee, and just 93, everything starts breaking down. I kind of see my looking at viewing him what I might be dealing with in a few years with the muscular dystrophy. I mean, I get around pretty good. Walking's a little sluggish. Can't lift anything, but I try to stay active. I try to keep this body moving, and you know, kind of funny when he and I are out and about. He's pushing his walker, and I'm stumbling along behind him. It's what a pair, but you know, it's the way it is. You just deal with every day, and yeah, I'm so thankful. My dad is still with us. He's 93. I'm so lucky. 93 is amazing. It's like, am I gonna last till I'm 93? Oh, maybe. I'm pretty good health. You never know. Again, I just main reason was the channel was name it after my dad. I hope once I get some videos uploaded that he and I can sit back and watch them and just share that moment with him. He is a good man. I love him. I respect him. When we are together, there's times that we don't say much to each other. I don't know why. It always has been that way. Um, I have two sons, and I tell the one, I go, Dad and I, we get along great. Don't talk much to each other. Share a company. And I tell him, my son, maybe that's why our relationship is similar. It's just I don't open up a lot. We never did when I grew up. Kind of set in my ways. It's that's me. And I hope my dad enjoys this. He probably won't understand it at all, but that's fine. I'll try to explain it to him. And I just look forward to that day I show him. And I want to hear your stories too. Do you have aging parents? Do you think back or think, boy, what am I going to be like when I get older? So I'd like to hear those stories. And again, I really hope to hear stories from you about muscular dystrophy and how you're dealing with it. Do you have family members who have it? Again, share your stories. Leave them in the comments. Drop me an email. I really look forward to hearing those stories, and just your stories might well, I'm hoping they'll make my life better, you know, and maybe there's things that I'm not seeing, you know, again, with my walking, I really don't want to go out sometimes. It's just like, oh, you know, it's kind of embarrassing when I shouldn't say, yeah, I walk funny, and people know it's something's wrong, and they're respectable. It just it is what it is. But yeah, I don't want to be stuck in the house. Well, I am in Minnesota. Weather's suck around here, and spring's kind of iffy until summer. But I want to hear your stories, and I look forward to it, and I want to respond to them.